I'm Eli, and I make games. So, guess what? We made it 20th episode of Feedback Friday. Let's go, 20 weeks. Wow, that's... Wow. I can't even believe it. It's 5/13th of a year. Like, come on. Like, made it 20. Good job. Thank you for watching. Well, yeah, let's do this. So for this episode, it was suggested. It was a comment, and you can comment as well because you are on YouTube. And it was suggested by Cornmealz Studios to review Karlson, and I said no originally because I already did the muck review, and I was like, no, 2 weeks in a row is too soon. So now it gets the honor of being the 20th episode. So I'm gonna cover the little faults and my praises with the game. Do a little other stuff, and yeah, let's just get into the video. And if my voice sounds foggy, that's because of tissues in my nose, because my nose likes to spew blood. So let's get on to fault suggestions. So my main point is that some of the early levels are just a little too hard. The difficulty curve spikes rapidly. I mean, even the tutorial, it is a tutorial, it's pretty easy, but even still, I got stuck on the tutorial. A game needs a better tutorial than that, because, I mean, the tutorial is not bad, don't get me wrong, but it's like a little bit too hard. It gives you a mechanic and it says, okay, do this right now, but like, it doesn't progressively introduce a mechanic. It kind of just gives you them all, and then you've got levels. Doing things much more progressively would help the game, personally, because that difficulty curve, it just kind of spikes. And that's all I could think of bad with the game. I'm telling you, this is a good game, especially for speedrunning. I can definitely say that. So I want to cover a little fun fact of the day. It is mandatory after all. So this week's fun fact of the day is on basic color theory. So color theory, color palettes is really what it's talking about. What colors look good together. There's multiple ways you can do that, and there's websites that will just give you color palettes, and that's amazing. There's also websites that have formats, and those formats are really helpful for creating your own unique style while still looking good. There's trietary, type color palettes, where basically you have 3 points that link off, and it'll be like an equal distance. So think like a circle divided into thirds. The ends of each of those lines, as long as they stay relative distance to each other, as in being like that circle and always staying even, then you have a decent 3-color palette. And if you just do the same for other colors, so say you want 5 colors, you just divide it into 5, and then make sure they're all the same distance from each other. And that makes it so that it looks relatively good. There's another thing you can do is hue shifting. So if you take a color, instead of just turning down the saturation or brightness, do what you do, and then if you change the brightness, so you put the brightness down, change the hue, change it to, turn it back. So when I say back, think of colors flow and stuff. So like red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So you got all those colors and stuff. So say you're at orange and you make a darker orange. Well, now you're going to want to go to red. But say you make a lighter orange, go a bit to yellow. And only a little bit. And that makes your colors look a little better. Another thing you can do, and this is the last thing I'll cover, is that you can just take contrasting colors. These are colors that just don't blend together. It's that simple. You can't put purple and yellow together. You cannot put red and green. You cannot put orange and blue. And those are the basics. But you can go into the trietary colors, which are the colors in between, and just see what you can find that looks good. And that was today's mandatory fun fact of the day. And while we're at it, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Let's get on the praises. So, I really like the grappling gun. It's nice, it's cool, it works. The animation's really fluid, and I know it's from like a tutorial and stuff that I've seen multiple times. I might try it out sometime. I don't know, comment if you like to see that. But it's a good grappling gun mechanic, and it's a nice animation. I like it. Also, the controls are good. The mechanic controls the movement. It just feels nice. It's fun to move around. And those are the best types of movement systems, in my opinion. The game I'm working on right now, which is not shown off yet, but you'll get to see it in a later video. I'm going to try and make a movement system similar in the fact that I want to make it fun to move around. And I think this game succeeds in that department to a point where it's fun to play the game. And yeah, this video is a little shorter than usual, but that's okay. So, make sure to check out all my games. There's a link in the description to all my itch games. You can check out my art there too. Then also, watch some other videos on the channel. Helps me out a lot. I want to get to 100 subscribers. We're so close. 10 away. Come on, let's do this. And yeah. So, if you like. If you don't. And subscribe. Peace.